Sentimental Corp is a website that serves as a cesspit of odd ideals and disturbing imagery which make it ripe for investigation. Today, you and I are going to take up the task of said investigating as we dive deep into the depths of Sentimental Corp. When first opening the page, you're greeted with a picture of a man and a woman looking at a TV, with the text "Nothing" displayed on it. At the top is 5 gifs: a girl with static eyes, a girl with a static mouth, a girl appearing in static, a hand, and what looks to be a girl getting gagged. Clicking on the eyes takes you to the eyes of Randy Prozac, a side of the site that shows disturbing AI imagery, some of which not being very YouTube friendly. The imagery is of certain political figures such as Joe Biden and Donald Trump, as well as known scandalous people like Ghislaine Maxwell and Harvey Weinstein. Text at the bottom displays various conspiratorial texts that discuss topics such as chip vaccines and child exploitation. Clicking on the static mouth brings you to System's Death Recordings, a collection of songs by various artists, with the most prominent being Randy Prozac. These songs deal with a lot of the aforementioned conspiratorial subjects. There are some straight bangers here though, with a standout to me being an Epstein Christmas.
Welcome to an Epstein Christmas, a place for fun, a place for business. From magnity to majesty, indulge your every fantasy. The UNSF plane, it has just landed with children, their skin is brand. An Epstein Christmas, joy to the world, a place for love, a place for words. No limits to your fantasies, indulge your deepest inhumanities. An Epstein Christmas, joy to the world, a place for love.
Something interesting about this page is the dates listed for the songs, as they go all the way back to 1987 with "We Are the Arsonists" number 1. Clicking on the girl appearing in static brings you to Parasite Dreams, a page that shows 3 circles with a picture of Mark Zuckerberg with a phallic object coming out of his mouth. Clicking on each one brings you to 8 different treatments, with these being skit videos using Sims assets. Well, okay, calling them skits is generous because I'd be lying if I said I could decipher any coherent plotline from any of these videos.
Hey man, I'm looking for my friend. His name is Jesus Christ. Have you seen him?
I sure have, brother. I was just gonna ask you the same thing.
Jesus is so wonderful, isn't he? Sometimes just the thought of him, it moves me to tears. You know, even just the thought that he is there. Oh man, makes me want to cry tears of joy.
Oh, I know. Sometimes I'm laying in bed and I'm imagining him, you know? Imagining him with me, like under the covers with me and stuff, you know, snuggling up.
I do that too. Sometimes I get, the Holy Spirit keeps coming, you know?
Yeah, I know. I've gone through 3 Bibles this year so far.
I've gone through 5.
Wow! No way. Chicken blood ain't gonna work. This is serious devil worship. You want to be part of my brotherhood, you gotta use your own blood.
Okay, no problem, man. Give me a knife.
You're supposed to use your own knife.
Well, I don't have a knife. Give me a pencil or something, I'll do it.
Then I want you to beat a cat's head in with a golf club.
Well, I don't have a golf club, though.
I don't think you're very serious about Satan.
Oh, man, I'm totally serious about Satan, man. I can't believe you said that.
Above the Zuckerbergs is text reading Azazel Motel, which when clicked on brings you to a 43-minute video of the same name. This video is also a Sims creation, and no, it doesn't make any more sense than the previous ones.
That is Ordo Saturnus programming. I'd recognize it anywhere. Yes, I know, Fritz. The boy is trapped in the hamburger maze. He'll never escape now. Did you notice that he is carrying a bag of newspapers? He is a paper boy. He has a paper route. Soon they will find his severed head in a ditch somewhere, but not before he is repeatedly sodomized with an electric wand.
When clicking on the hand, you're brought to the Shrine of Goat Worship, which displays 4 hexagons, 3 of which labeled as shrines, and the 4th with a picture of a sphere in it. There is also a gif of a goat man at the bottom. Clicking on one of the shrines brings you to an altar, each with 4 rituals. These rituals are videos much like the Sims clips, however using real footage with real people, oftentimes featuring some sort of clown theme.
Christ bubbles.
Oh! Is that right, Billy?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, no, it's over here. Oh, it's over here. What? I can't find him anywhere.
Somehow, these videos make even less sense than the Sims clips, as at least those had some resemblance of dialogue. I must warn you that some of the footage in the rituals can be pretty NSFW, so enter with caution. Below the goat gif is text that reads the hospital tapes. Clicking on it brings you to 3 circles labeled hospital tapes 1 through 3, displaying footage that is, believe it or not, fucking nonsensical. Clicking on the girl getting gagged brings you to Parasite Dreams 2030, which displays 8 viruses, with these viruses being a continuation of the Sims videos in Parasite Dreams. These, however, seem to actually somewhat resemble a plot, with researchers developing a virus in a lab.
Okay, Chief, what's the new job? Cybex says put virus in nuclear reactor. Tons of mutation. See what we get. Whatever come out, choose most virulent strain. Keep that one. What about the rest? Flush them into sewer. Sewer take care of them. Keep suit on. All time. Radioactive snow. Bad for spring roll. Okay, let's go.
Now, while that's it for the GIFs, it's still not the end of the main website. Scrolling down the page shows you a blinking red dot underneath the man's hand, which when clicked on brings you to a cassette titled Psychiatric Masturbation Care Unit, audio that is supposedly supposed to contain mind-controlling capabilities. Now, I'm not going to play it for you, not out of fear of it controlling your mind, but out of fear of you going deaf, as the audio is an excruciatingly high-pitched noise that'll probably make you want to Ann Hero. Scrolling to the bottom displays a link to Front Hole Storytime, which when clicked on brings you to Front Hole Storytime with Bobby Ouroboros, a clip of a man talking about a song him and his grandpa used to enjoy, preceded by what I can assume to be said song. At the bottom of the page is 3 links, each of which sending you to music videos for a lot of songs by Randy Prozac from the System's Death Recordings page, meaning you get to view the long-awaited Critical Rodent Theory music video.
Eaten out by Jetsaki when she asked herself out loud, why is there chunks of carrots, peas, and something like insure in here? When Joe Biden yelled from the hallway, because I just puked in there. LGBT and black worship is the new communism, the fall of the Roman Empire, but with Wi-Fi. Baby, the CO2 scam is a death cult religion population.
Alright, so with the website now having been thoroughly explored, it's time to search for some kind of meaning to the madness on display. What was pretty apparent throughout every page was the constant talk of conspiracy theorist subject matter, like the Hollywood elites and the Denver airport. Also, one name that popped up pretty regularly was Randy Prozac. Upon doing a Google search, Prozac's IMDb page shows up, where it says he's directed Goat Worship, Hospital Tapes, and Anti-Social Media. The first two we're familiar with, but what gets my attention is antisocial media, which is referring to the music videos we previously watched. The description for antisocial media on IMDb reads, "Music videos from Sentimental Corporation." This, combined with all other mentions of Randy Prozac, leads me to believe that he is the owner of sentimentalcorp.org. He uses the website as a hub for his experimental skits, music, videos, and art, which he infuses with his schizophrenic conspiracy theorist ideals, all the while going under the alias Randy Prozac. It's not a definitive explanation, but it seems to me like the best we can get using what we have of the site's cryptic nature. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end. If you liked the video, then I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed, and if you disliked it, then tell me why, and I'll do what I can to improve. Reminder that I also have a community Discord server, which I'll leave a link to in the description.